welcome to the mathematics class. This class is for class 8 and chapter we are going to discuss is time and work. In the previous class we have already discussed up to question number 5 from exercise 11. Now we move on to question number 6. Question number 6 is A can complete a piece of work in 6 days, B can complete it in 4 days, A worked for 2 days and then B joined. Find the total time taken to finish the work. Means what are we going to do? First of all, we will find how much work was done by A in these 2 days, and whatever work was done, we will find out how much work is left to be done. So after that we will find out, because they say A worked for 2 days and then B joined, means after 2 days B has joined. So we will find out for how much time does A and B together take to complete the work, and we'll use the third formula, that time required to complete the work is amount of work left upon 1 day's work. So third formula. So first of all, we will see if A takes 6 days to complete the work, so A's 1 day work will be 1 upon 6th of total work. So we can say that A's 2 days work will be 1 upon 6 into 2, that is 2 was a 2, 2 3 6, that is 1 upon 3 amount of work. Means A has already finished 1 upon 3 amount of work. So work left. How much is work left? We always assume work as 1. 1 minus 1 upon 3 finished. So what is left? 2 upon 3 amount of work is left. You take the LCM, 3 1 is 3 minus 1 2, so 2 upon 3. Now we will find out if A and B together do the work, how much time will they complete, in 1 day, how much work will they complete. So A's and B's 1 day work will be 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon 4. When you solve, LCM will be 12, 6 2s are, 4 3s are, so that is 5 upon 12 amount of work will be done by A and B if they work together in 1 day. In 1 day, A and B will complete 5 upon 12 of the total work if they work together. Now, number of days required to finish the work. Number of days required to finish. We know the third formula, that is work left upon 1 day's work. Upon 1 day's work. Now 1 day's work of whom? Since B and A are doing it after 2 days, so 1 day's work of whom we are going to take? A and B. So that is 5 upon 12. It means work left was 2 upon 3. 2 upon 3 was left upon 1 day's work of A and B. You can say A and B. That is 5 upon 12. This can be written as 2 upon 3 into 12 upon 5. Why? Because division of division, we know that suppose it is 2 upon 3 divided by 5 upon 12. So this will become reciprocal, it will 12 upon 5. So 3 4s are 12, 4 2s are 8 upon 5, and it means 5 1s are 5 and 3, 8 upon 5 days will be required to complete the leftover work. I hope you have understood this. Now we move on to the 7th question. Now next question is question number 7. Question says rupees 780 is to be paid to A, B and C according to their efficiency, because A can complete a work in 6 days, B can complete the same work in 8 days and C can complete the same work in 4 days. It means their efficiencies are very different. They say how much money should each receive. First of all, we will find if A can do a work in 6 days, so in 1 day A will be able to do. So we will say A's 1 day work. A's 1 day work will be 1 upon 6 of total work. Similarly, B's 1 day work will be 1 upon 8, and similarly C's 1 day work will be 1 upon 4. Now we will try to find the ratio of everybody's efficiency or everybody's 1 day's work. So the ratio will be 1:6. 1 upon 6 is to 1 upon 8 is to 1 upon 4. Now in order to equal or to solve them, we will take what? LCM. LCM will be 24, I think. So what you do, we multiply all these with the LCM. So 1 upon 6 into 24 is to 1 upon 8 into 24 is to 1 upon 4 into 24. So that will make 6 4s are 24, 8 3s are 24, and 4 6 are 24. Now the efficiencies of A, B and C, which were in the form of 1:6, 1:8, 1:4, have been converted to the form of 4:3:6. This is A's efficiency, this is B's, and this is C's. Now we'll find out the share. How do we find out the share? We add the total ratio, and so sum of the ratio will be sum of ratios. That will be 4 and 6, 4 and 6, 10, and 3, 13. Now A's share. A's share will be what? A's ratio will be what? Let's talk about ratio. A's ratio will be 4 upon 13. He should get, according to his efficiency, total efficiency is 13 and A's is 4. So A's share will be according to 4 upon 13. 4 upon 13 of total. 4 upon 13 of total means 4 upon 13 of 780, because 780 was the amount that is to be divided. So 4 upon 13 into 780. Now 13 6 are, so 78, 6 4s are 24. He will get rupees 240. Similarly, we can say B's share. So B's share or B's ratio will be what? 3 upon 13 into 780. So 13 60s are, 6 3s are 18. So that is rupees 180. And similarly, C's share will be 6 upon 13 into 780. Now 13 6 are, so 60, 6 6 are 36, 360 rupees. This is the final value. And A share is this. Similarly, we can say B's share will be 3 upon 13, and similarly we can say that C's share will be 6 upon 13. So this is their share. According to their share, they will get the ratio. It means not share, you can say here it is ratio. B's ratio will be 3 upon 13 and C's ratio will be 6 upon 13. According to the ratio, they will get the amount. I hope this is understood. Now we move on to question number 8. Now question number 8, they say X works thrice as fast as Y. Means efficiency of X is 3 times more than Y. Y completes a job in 18 days. In how many days X and Y together will finish the job? First of all, we will find in how much time will X complete the job, or what is efficiency of X, or how much work will be done by X in 1 day. So they say X works thrice as fast as Y. Suppose Y finishes a job in 1 day, it means X will take how much time? 1/3 of it, 1/3 day, because X is 3 times faster. Faster means he will finish early. So Y is taking 1 day, it means X will take only 1/3 of days to finish the job. Now they say that y completes the job in 18 days. In how much time is completing? 18 days. So x will complete in 18 upon 3, that is 6 days. Because x is faster, 3 times faster than y. If y is completing it in 1 day, so x will complete in 1 by 3 days. So they say y is completing in 18 days, so x will complete in 18 upon 3 days, that is 6 days. So you got the efficiency of x, means now we have to find in how many days x and y will do the work. So we know that x can finish a job in 6 days, whereas y can finish a job in 18 days. So their 1 day's work will be x 1 day's work will be 1 upon 6, whereas y's 1 day work will be 1 upon 18. Now when we have to find both, so x and y's 1 day work will be 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon 18. LCM will be 18, 6 3s are and 1. 4 upon 18, that is 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are 18. 2 upon 9 amount of work will be done by them in 1 day. So how much time will they complete, how much time will they take to complete the work? How much time will they take to complete the work? It's reciprocal, second formula or second rule. So x and y together finish the work in 9 upon 2 days. 9 upon 2 means 4 whole, 1 upon 2 days. Now that is this. Now we will move on to question number 9. Now question number 9, this is very important. This is a very different from all the questions that we have done till now. They say A can complete a job in 20 days, B can complete a job in 30 days, C can complete a job in 60 days. A is helped by B and C every third day. Now this is very important. This is only the main turning point. A is held by B and C every third day. In how much time will they finish the job? So what are we going to do? We will calculate after 3 days how much work has been done and how much work is left. From this first statement we can make out that A's 1 day work will be 1 upon 20. Similarly, B's 1 day work will be 1 upon 30 and C's 1 day work will be 1 upon 60. Now A is doing work for how many days? 3 days. He is doing work for 3 days, all the days. So let's see how much work is done in 3 days. In 1 day he will do 120, another second day he will be doing 120, third day also he will be doing 120. So we will find out work done after 3 days. After 3 days will be 3 times of 1 upon 20, that is about A. In 1 day he is doing 1 upon 20, 2 days again 1 upon 20, 3 days again 1 upon 20. So in 3 days 3 upon 20. Plus now third day B and C also join. So their work will also be included. So B's is 1 upon 30 and C's is 1 upon 60. So LCM will be 60. Now 23's are 3 3's are 9. 32's are so 2 and 1. So total work has been done is 12 upon 60 work has been done on third day. Work done after 3 days. So after 3 days this much amount of work has been done. This can be written as 1 upon 5. 5 of work. It means that 12 is 50, so 1 upon 5th work is done. So it means we can say that 1 upon 5 amount of work is done in 3 days. This is what work done in 3 days is 1 upon 5. So whole work, so we can say one work will be done in what? This 5 goes to this side, means 3 into 5, so that is 15 days. And very simple thing is, if 1/5 of some book or some chapter you are doing in 3 days, so on normally you will complete that chapter in 15 days. So that is the concept and that is the final value. Now we move on to question number 10. Question number 10. Sonia copies 50 pages in 10 hours. Priya and Sonia can copy 300 pages in 40 hours. We have to find in how much time can Priya only can copy 30 pages. So from this first statement, we can say if Sonia copies 50 pages in 10 hours, so Sonia's 1 hour work. Sonia's 1 hour work will be how many pages? 50 divided by 10. That is 50 upon 10 pages, or you can say simply 5 pages. In 1 hour, Sonia can copy 5 pages. And in the second statement, they say Priya and Sonia can copy 300 pages in 40 hours. So Sonia and Priya's 1 hour work will be what? 300 divided by 40. In 1 hour they will copy how much? 300 upon 40 pages. 0 0 cancelled. 15 2 15s and 2 2. 15 upon 2 pages they can copy. We have to find in how much time Priya can copy. So first we will find out Priya's efficiency of copying in 1 hour. How will we find? This total minus only Sonia will give you Priya's. Means this statement means Sonia's plus Priya's 1 hour work is equal to Sonia's 1 hour work plus Priya's 1 hour work. 1 hour work. Now Sonia and Priya's 1 hour work is what? 15 upon 2 pages is equal to Sonia's is 5 pages. 5 plus Priya's 1 hour work. So Priya's 1 hour work will be 15 upon 2. This comes to this side minus 5. So we can say Priya's 1 hour work is equal to 15 upon 2 minus 5. LCM will be 2. It will be 15 minus 10. That is 5 upon 2 amount this many pages in 1 hour. In 1 hour, Priya is doing Priya is copying 5.2 pages, and they say she has to copy 30 pages. So simply we can make a statement that 5 upon 2 pages Priya are copied by Priya in 1 hour. So one page copied by Priya in how many hours? 2 upon 5. 2 upon 5 hours. And how many pages she has to copy? 30 pages. Therefore 30 pages copied by Priya in how many? 2 upon 5 into 30. 5 6 are 30, 6 2 are 12 hours. She will take 12 hours to copy these 30 pages. These two questions, question number 9 and 10, are very important. Please go through them twice, thrice, Now we move on to the next question. I have taken 11, 12, you will do on your own. They say 2 taps can fill a tub or a bath in 4 minutes. Let's say this is a tub, this is one tap running and this is one tap running. Water is flowing in. Let's say this is A and this is B. A and B together can fill this whole tub in 4 minutes, whereas let's say only A can fill it in 7 minutes. You have to find how long will B alone take to fill this tub. So very simple, time taken by B or simply time taken by other tap. Other tap will be time taken by both, minus, or you can say not time taken. Okay, let's say time taken by both minus time taken by one tap. Now in this we don't write, generally we don't write time taken by this and this. We will write it in the form of what we have understood or what we have learned, that in 1 hour both the taps, since 2 taps can fill it in 4 minutes, so it means that in 1 hour it will finish how much? 1/4 of the tub, and 1 tap can fill it in 7 minutes, so it means in 1 minute, this is minute, in 1 minute it will fill 1/7 of the tub. So time taken by both means in 1 minute they will fill how much? We can write in 1 minute they fill 1/4 minus in 1 minute the tap alone takes 1/7. Now you solve it, LCM will be 28. This is 7 minus 4, that is 3/28. 3/28 amount of tub will be filled, or 3/28 part of tub is filled in how much time? In 1 minute, or you can say in 1 minute tap, second tap fills. How much it fills? 3/28 part. So complete tub will be filled in, complete tub is filled in its reciprocal, that is 28/3 minutes. If you solve it, 3 9s are 27, 1 left, 1/3 minutes this will get over. So we have done almost all type of questions. Only question number 11, 12 and 14 book. All these questions are supposed to be in your fair notebook, and this chapter finishes. Still, if you have any doubt, you can send me on this number, or you can ask me, you can revert me back. So please stay home, stay blessed, like, subscribe and share your views. Please also comment what do you like and what you don't, and it should be in a proper form. And we'll continue with the next video in the next chapter. Thank you and have a nice day.